Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Jump Superstars, even though I've been gone for a week, but I've been on vacation, out in Vegas. But anyway, this is Battle City, and my god, I can tell you this much, I don't know shit about the freaking mangas here. Anyway, our first mission is going to be beating this stage within 20 seconds, because the objective is to beat it in more than 40 seconds, and if we could do more than 40 seconds, we get to 30 seconds. So, bow! That's what you gotta do. Beat it within 20 seconds. Yeah, you just gotta kill the person. Anyway, while I was gone, I created a deck based off of Team 7 from freaking Naruto, and you can't tell that's Naruto down in the bottom left as a chick. But I prefer not using that deck. I actually prefer using this deck with Sasuke, Jojo Taro, and Yugi. Fuck this deck. Use this deck because this is one of the pre-made decks that they give you that's actually really useful. Mainly because it's got Jojo. But I can tell you this much, I say that a lot. Anyway, Sasuke, he's a beast on this game. And by beast, I mean he got the freaking Lion Barrage, which is a combo that he used against some nobody in the tournament in the Chunin exam. And I love it on this game because you can actually emulate that combo yourself. But, he's not one of my favorite characters, even though he's freaking awesome because he got the freaking Fireball Jutsu as well. But yeah, I favor his 4-coma because he got just these normal attacks. Also, it got JoJo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure using freaking Star Platinum, and my god, is he a beast. Look, I'm just wrecking, yo! Oh man, but yeah, you can just keep using the Y button and just socking this guy until he's freaking dead. And pretty much all of his specials involve him just punching the lights out of people. I never really read the manga that much, but I just know in the first chapter, that's how he beats the first villain. And that is how I beat this level as well. Anyway, yeah, we beat it within 20 seconds. Aren't I awesome? Yeah, I'm bragging a lot. But you know what? It's been a while, so you guys want to hear my voice and hear my freaking bragging. But yeah, I managed to actually, do pretty good on this, section right here. Anyway, like I said, I don't know that much about the mangas here, but I do know I can give you some information about them. Anyway, our next stage is that we're going to have to kill all the opponents without being KO'd and get more than 6 points. Anyway, this is the manga based off my favorite pastime, and that's Ice Shield 21. My favorite sports is freaking football, and another thing is that this manga is about football. Yeah, Ice Shield 21 is about Senna. I think that's his name, Senna. I read the first volume, but anyway, it's about him being, your average schoolboy who doesn't get along with all the kids, get picked on and shit, because bullying is now the new trifecta and wrong thing in the world if you watch Cartoon Network. Anyway, yeah, he gets bullied, and his friend, which is a girl who doesn't like him, the gal pal of the group, basically she convinced him to go out and try to be a part of a club, because out in Japan they call the after school things clubs, and he joins the football club inadvertently, but basically he gets forced onto that based off of the fact that they don't have enough players. And is there anything else that I can say about it? Basically, the reason why he's called Ice Shield 21 is because he doesn't want to be seen as an actual player part of freaking the team, the Devil Bats. And he's also considered the secret weapon because the quarterback, I don't remember the name right now because I know it's something in Japanese, I don't even want to pronounce it. But basically, the quarterback pretty much puts him there, and he's pretty much stupidly fast because he just runs and outruns everybody, and he's the greatest running back ever seen. But yeah, based off the first volume, I could say that it was a pretty promising series. It was also bought by Toonami for a while, and it was hosted on Jetix or Toonami Livestream, or Jetstream as they call it, but I call it the Livestream. But yeah, it's a website where they stream the video. But they eventually shut that down, so I don't even think they finished dubbing it over here in America. But Ice Shield 21, give it a check out. It's pretty good, actually. I don't know if the manga is still being circulated, but it has ended, and my god, was it really good, because it ended with them, well, it didn't end with them going to the Christmas Bowl, but it they went to America, and I just know that they tied, and oh shit, I don't want to spoil that. But yeah, that's Ice Shield 21. Anything else I could say about it? They got a linebacker that's nearly unstoppable, and he's fat as ever, and he's an overall nice guy. But yeah, I enjoy freaking football. I played that back in high school, actually, and that's what's gonna be the main theme of Battle City is basically sports manga. So if you're not a big fan of sports, just know this. Oh shit. just know this, that I'm gonna be talking about sports and yeah, sports mangas got like get Japanese people into more sports. So that's why the shonen mangas, like you're gonna be hearing me saying, oh, this is immensely popular out in Japan ever since this manga came out. Anyway, we managed to get more than 8 KOs and not die, so yeah, those are the objectives. These objectives are really easy in this game. Like, they'll give you one objective, and if you could do that one thing, then you could beat any freaking stage. Anyway, I took a breath right here just to see, like, if somebody was at my door, and then after that, I continue on to the next stage. Anyway, this stage is going to be punting around the chest again, which you're going to be doing without using the Y button. You got to do it within 30 seconds and don't double jump, which is an easy task. But I'll actually use the deck I just created, which is Team 7. Yeah, and mainly I'm going to be using Sakura because she was the first person I added to the deck. At this point in Jump Superstars, you cannot appoint leaders. Actually, you can't appoint deck leaders in this game, actually. You only can do it in the sequel. But yeah, in the next game, you're going to be able to have, like, leaders, and based off those leaders are the first person you play out. But I don't know why they gave me Sakura. But she's actually a pretty decent character. I don't use her in fighting right here, but, like, while her freaking health is really low, her actual, like, techniques and attacks are freaking awesome, yeah. She also has, like, an ability to, like, turn into a log or whatever. I forgot what it's called. Substitute Jutsu. Anyway, yeah, I'm already on to my next manga series. Holy shit. And I can tell you this much, I don't know nothing about it. I know some things. I've seen, like, the first episode on freaking Jetix. But anyway, the stage, or the task on this stage is pretty simple. Kill all your opponents 3 times by kicking them out and don't die. But yeah. Anyway, this is about tennis. The game that you play when you're outside with your freaking gym teacher. And you're always going to want to try to be the prince of tennis. Because, I mean, if you could do that, then you can have a princess of tennis. But yeah, this manga series is called The Prince of Freaking Tennis. And it's about Ryoma, who is considered the prince of tennis because he's so freaking good at freaking tennis that he got, like, invited to play at a high school at 12 years old. I think that's the plot. And basically, he just goes around fighting in not fighting in tournaments, but playing in tournaments with his team, and they all have, like, unique ways of playing and different themes. Like, one of the guy has, like, a snake shot, and they have different sayings, too, like, when they win and shit. Like, Ryoma's saying is that you got a long ways to go. I think that's it. Also, like, they have different years that they play in, too. And it's immensely popular in Japan. Like, I don't know that much about it because over here in America, we don't give a shit about tennis. Except if you're like Serena Williams, and that's when I'm going to give a shit. But anyway, basically over there in Japan, like, it has stage plays, radio dramas, and anime that's like ran for as long as the manga has. Yeah, that's rare. Most animes just run for 24 episodes. It did run over here on the same site, that same Jetix, it's called Jetix over there in Europe. Or pretty much that's the Action Network, but it still ran on freaking Toonami Jetstream, and yeah, it didn't complete itself, I bet. And basically, well, I don't know that much about the series because I'm never really all that interested in tennis, and I also think the character designs look pretty lame. Or at least it's just way too serious for my behalf. Anyway, yeah, just knock them out like more than 2 different times. Another thing is that the support comments for freaking Prince of Tennis are freaking amazing. Oh crap. I'm messing up. There we go. I'm just trying to scoot this over so I can, like, read this properly. Hopefully I don't mess up, and I think I just did, but oh well, fuck it. Anyway, yeah, just kill all your opponents, do what you need to do. I'm running out of things to say. Chugga Conroy just recently beat freaking Pokemon Emerald, and he's just doing extra parts. $10 that he doesn't do the Pokemon Frontier on camera, or at least he doesn't get around to it as soon as possible. If I was him, I'd just get started on my next LP. But yeah, Prince of Tennis, everybody. I don't know shit about it. I'm gonna be going through that with a whole bunch of more series. Also, ignore my slowdown because I had Google Chrome open when I recorded this. Oh shit! And at least I survived that. Anyway, yeah, we just won. And I don't know how I managed to, but apparently what they mean by not get KO'd is don't lose all 3 of your characters or all the characters, and don't get like a KO where you're just KO'd and knocked out and you'll lose all your coins. Basically, just don't get all your characters KO'd. If you only got one character, well, you're shit out of luck. Anyway, yeah. We just annihilated, like, all 4 of these missions. I managed to, like, go and get perfect on all 3 of them. Ain't I awesome? But yeah, this is Battle City, and it's going to be one of the longest stages that we're going to be able to do. So, stay tuned tomorrow or anytime soon. Anyway, you guys know what to do. Write to me, subscribe to me. Tell me what your favorite sport is. So, I'll be seeing you guys